5th of April, year 2019, when the moment I dreaded came, my college graduation.
We regret to inform you, your childhood has expired.
While everyone was in euphoria, I was silently wishing I can go back in time and fail a class.
Dia Rose D. Ferraris, cum laude.
Yet there I was marching with a medal on my neck, thinking, can I carry the weight this honor comes with? Am I good enough? Doubt started kicking in. I don't know where to start. I was so lost. After a few months, I found myself taking a job I was never interested in. I had one foot outside the door since day one. But quitting was never an option. Doing your very best is. All of a sudden, I found myself in a pressure cooker, pressuring myself to mature. I make adult decisions every day at work, manages people way older than me. And everybody's issue became my problem because it's literally my job to make it my issue. My indecisiveness and none of my business kind of attitude has no place in this kind of responsibility. The severe lack of manpower, crappy facilities of the workplace, not owning your own time, being overworked and undercompensated, plus the fact that I was never happy from the very beginning, sent me down to a very dark place. I remember buying a bottle of alcohol just to help me sleep at night. I remember holding a breakdown in the middle of a shift because we were severely understaffed and I was alone, busy multitasking, and I couldn't spare a minute for my mental health. I remember overspending on my lunch because stress eating was the only way to cope up. I remember walking in the empty street of downtown late at night praying that I could get a ride home safe. I remember going straight to bed with an empty stomach because I'm just too exhausted. I remember crying before I sleep and still crying after I wake up. I remember imagining myself in an accident or getting sick or just anything that could get me off work. I can still vividly remember how I was drowning in the dark, yet I didn't cry for help. At that point, I was self-loathing. I hated myself for making poor decisions that led me to where I am. I hated myself for being weak and easily defeated by work. Every day, I hated myself for small mistakes I make and simply hating myself for just being me and not reaching my expectations. Until I realized that I kept on holding onto this toxic relationship that I had with my job, when I know I deserve more and I know it's time to walk away. But self-loathing stayed like a loyal friend. December of 2020, when I quit my 1 year and 5-month job. Ironic how I was feeling blue holding my diploma, yet I was jumping in joy holding my resignation letter. I know at that time, taking a break from everything is what I needed the most. But it wasn't the easiest thing to do. January to May of 2021 came as a blur. I wake up every day not knowing what day it is, where waking up is my only achievement, and feeling lost is my constant companion. I quit my job without having a concrete plan on what to do next. And I am lost again. Sometimes, I couldn't help but ask, how many times should I feel lost to finally find myself? I keep on thinking, maybe I wasn't cut to do great. With self-loathing by my side, constant doubts, worries, and uncertainties for tomorrow kept rushing in. Plus, we live in a hyper-competitive society, focused on productivity, but not feeling to do anything. can make us feel so worthless, and it was hard to silence these irrational thoughts and fears. Yet my fear to go back to the place that completely drained me is way worse than not knowing what to do next. This is what I needed. A time for myself. A pause from my fast-paced work life. Slowly, I began to notice and appreciate details. How privileged I am to afford to quit my job, especially in this time of a global crisis. I began noticing slightest things I haven't given any attention to. Now I know where my bruises came from. Giving aside, I appreciate things more, especially my relationship with my family. When my sister bought me a pair of shoes, it made me feel way happier compared to the time I bought myself 4 pairs. The joy I felt when my father gave me money is incomparable to the time my wallet was full, and how I love being silly around my mother than masking a straight face and fake happiness at work. And there it hit me. I am not doing nothing. I am picking up the pieces I set aside. And slowly, I began doing what I used to love. And it's not so dark anymore.
If you are with your darkest thoughts now, and people don't understand, and nothing can comfort you, I hope you choose to hold on. One day it will be okay again. It will be great again. But for now, please stay strong. You may not know yet what for, but after this, you'll see when things are in better light. I hope you accept the help that is there. I hope you continue taking the steps, no matter how little. I hope you listen, not just to me or to others, but first and foremost to the good voice inside your heart.